Hello and welcome to another linear shorts video. It's been a while I've done this, but in this video we're going to be talking about visualizing a change of bases and talking about the standard bases of, well, certain vector spaces. So to begin with, what's that thing called? A visualizing vector space, I decided to draw a coordinate system. This is something that you should all be familiar with, the typical XY coordinate system. So you have X here, you have Y here. And so let's say we're gonna plot a point, what is it, 5? What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4. Okay, cool. So let's say we plot the point 5, 4. So this is the plot 5, 4 in this coordinate system. So now when we do a change of bases, it kind of depends on how you do it. So there's the one where you rotate, there's one where you just kind of like skew or a scalar or compress some what do you call it, coordinate systems. And the one thing that when it comes to changing bases and in a linear algebra, all the change of bases, they should all be what do you call it, they all have to be linear. So that means if there's like any curves or any like wacky stuff you do to it, then it's not considered, or it's not going to be discussed about in linear algebra. So right here we're gonna do another change of, or we're gonna make a new coordinate system that's a change of bases. And so the typical xy will stay the same, and the only difference, it will just be like that. And then it's gonna go ahead. So as you can see here, we can kind of see how this change of bases turned out to be. So we just kind of scaled the y coordinate, and then I can't really explain what ended up happening, but for this our new bases, the coordinate system, to get this same exact point, well, I mean, you just like follow the line. So you have right here, and then right here. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4.5, 2. So now this the same point is 4.5, 2 from another base. And that's how you pretty much do, or that's how like change of bases works. You're literally just kind of like disorienting the coordinate system, and the same point should be able to be in the same location. It's just going to be in a different coordinate. And then same thing applies when you're rotating. But like I mentioned, we're only going to be working with or changes in which first things first, the zero, the origin will always be the origin. So 0, 0, no matter what base, will always be 0, 0. And then there shouldn't be any curves involved. It just usually involves linear transformations. And so now the last thing we're gonna discuss would be the standard bases. So the standard bases, from the name itself, it's standard. So it is the default settings of any vector space. So we've been discussing, or I've been discussing it, discussing about it so many times, especially like with the XY coordinate system. Its standard bases would be 1, 0 and 0, 1. So that is the standard basis for the the coordinate system, the 2D coordinate system. If it was like 3 dimension, that one you should probably know as well, because I did mention it before. So it should be 1 0 0 0 1 0 and 0 0 1. And so when you talk about matrices, so this is for R3. And so when you talk about matrices, well, that's again, it's a little bit longer, but I mean, makes sense, but it kind of depends on the dimension as well. But you should be able to get the gist of it. So for the standard basis of a matrix, 2 by 2 would be 1 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 1 0, then lastly 0 0 0 1. So that is the standard basis of R in a 2 by 2 matrix. And what's unique about these is that when you convert standard bases to any other bases, or like vice versa, it is actually much more easier to find the change of bases, or I guess the translator. And we're gonna look at those examples in the next video, which I have a couple that looks at the standard bases. And so we're gonna do a few examples on those, and then I'm gonna show you a cool little um property when you're converting from standard bases to another base, or when you have a change of bases between I guess I'll call it a wacky basis and a standard basis, and it will be pretty cool, and it's something that you've done before, so it could save you a lot of time. But this will only work when you have a standard basis involved. And so that's pretty much it when it comes with change of bases and standard bases. So yeah, this was a short video. And also, if you find the change of bases a little bit still confusing, I will put down a link of a video from 3 Blue 1 Brown that discusses the transformations of a change of bases, since he has a better visual representation since he has the animation. But yeah, other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video.